Libra, as 2025 comes to a close and you all prepare to step into 2026, it's almost like you guys are rising up from the dead, literally. Let's dive into just how intentional you have become. But first, let's discuss all the things it took to get you to this point. Because it wasn't pretty, it wasn't fun, it didn't feel good, it was a lot. Now, with the funeral, feeling like shit, and running card all being in reverse, this is literally, like I said, the feeling of rising from the dead. It's a feeling of finally choosing to do the right thing, finally choosing to put in the work, finally choosing to stand on business. It's as if you woke up one day and betted on yourself. You stopped running away from the problems and started running toward the problems. Okay, armor on, guns blazing, everything you needed, you had, and you were ready to go to war with all of your bullshit. And not just your bullshit, as in the things that you created, but rather problems that other people brought to the table. That's why this karmic ties is here. You are slicing and dicing all karmic ties with people who don't even realize the trauma, the drama, and the bullshit that they bring to your life as well. You've got some perfect patties and perfect paws all in your energy, and let them tell it they can do no wrong. You've been walking around with your eyes wide shut. All right? You know what that means? That means that you've been willfully ignoring the problems and the issues at hand. Oh, but now your eyes are wide the fuck open, okay? That is why the Divine Feminine card is here sideways. Because you didn't realize that there was either women or a specific woman in your life that wanted you to believe that they were divine, but they actually weren't. They were actually distorted. For some of you, you may not have realized it, but they were doing love spells to keep you trapped, to keep you bound to them, in order for them to stay bound to your energy. Because they were well aware of just how special you were. They were very much aware of just how divine you were. And that is why Divine Masculine is here in the reverse. This is in the reverse simply because this person needed you to stay stuck on stupid in order for them to continue to carry out whatever it is that they were doing to remain in control of this situation. For those of you who were romantically or even sexually involved with this person or these people, just know that that is exactly what it took for them to bind themselves to you. They kept you in a cycle that just continued and continued and continued until you woke up and recognized what was happening and put a stop to it. So for those of you who haven't had that awakening yet, just know that that's what it's going to take, is for you to wake up and recognize what's happening so that you can do something about it. For those of you who weren't romantically or sexually involved with this person or these people, just know that they were still working on your energy in ways that you could not see. You're probably thinking that you'll be missed when it's all said and done. That this person is going to wish that they hadn't done these things to you because they will no longer have parts of your energy or be able to continue to tap into your energy rather. Nah. With this effed up over you being in reversed, they won't be sitting around missing anything because they're going to continue to try what it is that they were doing until it works. At least they believe that it's going to work. And let me make something real clear to you. If you don't step into your power, it just might work. This person or these people are very aware that you've not been able to see their true colors. You've not been able to see them for who they are for so long. They are aware of that. But see, what they're not aware of is this bad news that's on the way. And that's that you've waken up and you can see them for exactly who they are now. Look at the man's face in the bad news card. It's like he's like, what? They know. How did they find out? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's like running scared. Like at this point, they're afraid of what you might do now that you know the truth. They can feel the romance coming to an end for those of you who were romantically involved with this person. For others of you, they can feel the connection between you and said person, because this could be any sort of relationship. Like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic at all. This could be a mother, a father, and this could be anybody to you. But the connection is now being disconnected and they can feel it. Or it's about to be, and they'll be able to feel it strongly. And for those of you who were romantically involved with this person, just know that they'll be pulling out all the stops, even telling you that they're pregnant, but it'll be a lie. Look at the pregnancy card. It says fake news. It'll be a lie. And if it just so happens to be something that could be a possibility, do what you got to do so that you can find out the truth. Because the truth is that the lie detector test determined that was a lie. With the firestorm card in reverse, everything that they wanted for you, the mental breakdowns, the karma, the chaos, it's about to be turning around, reverse, 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 and going right back to that person. Because the spells that were placed on you are about to come to an end, spells that were meant to make you feel things that weren't your own feelings, spells that, again, bound you to this person, because they are wrapping up, you will no longer feel those feelings anymore. Therefore, you won't miss this person when it's all said and done. The family ties that you may share with this person, you won't feel so bound to it that you can't create your own thoughts or your own feelings about it. The obsession that you may have felt, or the force that you may have felt to do things that weren't in your control, it's being removed. You're giving this person a taste of their own medicine, and they don't even realize it yet. Although we have jackass here in reverse, I don't think this person understands the depth of the consequences that are coming their way. I don't think they realize that karma will be knocking on their door any day now. You know what I think? I think this jackass card in reverse represents the jackass being dismantled. Their whole career coming to a complete halt. Ding dong, the witch is dead. And with the ashamed card being here sideways, they don't know if they should be ashamed of their behaviors or if they should walk away with integrity. Doesn't matter though, because I wouldn't trust either. As I said a little earlier on in this reading, this person will probably continue down the path that they've been on because it has worked for them at certain points and they believe that they can get it to work again. So my advice to you, Libra, is to remain in your power, know who you are, do what you gotta do, because the weaker you are, the more susceptible you are to their bullshit. Chin up, chest out. 2026 is right around the corner. You better act like you know. I'll talk to you guys soon.